Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Los Angeles. So today I'm going to share some useful tips on how you can maximize your tax refund for this tax season this year. So if you're a self-employed entrepreneur or working in the home-based business, you can actually use these tips to able to get tax refund from it. So for me, like I've been an entrepreneur for less than a year. So I've been like figuring out how I can get tax refunds and all the tax procedures because I like got these tips from the people who's been in the small business. So I just want to share it today to able to help you guys if you're on the same booth with me. So you gotta first you must understand the difference between a credit and a write-off. A credit is a dollar for dollar deduction from your taxable income, and exemption will qualify only a percentage. So here are the following useful tips that you can apply to able to maximize your tax return. So the first thing is auto repairs and mileage. So you can actually like report like the mileage that you use to driving to meet your clients and network and picking up your supplies. So unless if you're in like 100% working online from or home, like if you actually meet clients to able to build your business, then you can actually report that on your tax statement and then try to get the tax return. And you can also report the gasoline money that you you purchased like for your business. So you can use a standard rate of 55.5 cents per business driven mile. So that is not all though. If you use a newer vehicle, you can write off an additional depreciation related to your business expenses. Of course, if you use a car for both business and pleasure, you're only allowed to write off the business miles. So the second tip is like you can actually make get a tax refund and then the deduction for the new business exemption. So if you're starting up a small business, you're allowed to deduct up to $5,000 for the first year that you're in business. So this deduction is for things like purchasing supplies, utilities, and repairs. So this is for startups only, and only applies to the first year of your new business. So I apply in this category too since I've been an entrepreneur for less than a year. So when I first heard this, so I thought it was really amazing. So I'm trying to get the deduction. So you can either take the $5,000 in a lump deduction, or you can deduct it in equal amounts over a period of 5 years. So either that you get the like special deal for that, like if you're the first year in this small business. So the third thing is bad debts. If a customer stiffs you over a certain amount, you can claim it as a bad debt and write it off. So this bad debt deduction is only for products, not for services. So the fourth thing is interest. Most businesses do not start without a little bit of financing. If you have a loan or credit card that you use, the interest on loans are completely tax deductible. So keep all your receipts in the event you get audited, so you can prove the charges were business related. So I've been like saving all the receipts and also like credit card statement, like pretty much like in January or February, like most credit card companies send you the yearly statement that you use for like travel category or food category or like for utility categories, all sorts. So you can actually use that to able to get the tax return to get tax deductible. So always keep it handy for your receipts and like those statements. So the last and fifth thing is advertising promotions. So of course this means big things like commercials, but it also means small things like business cards and stationery. So if the item is used to promote your business, that is tax deductible. The expenses of networking, like attending conferences and talking, like taking taking out your clients to lunch or dinner are also deductible. So if you're doing it to grow your business, then it's totally deductible expense. So if you're so here's the thing. So if you're starting a new business and getting ready to file your small business tax, your best bet is to talk to your CPA. So I'm also in the same booth. Like I've been, as I mentioned before, I've been an entrepreneur for less than a year. So I've been keep in touch with my CPA, like how the procedure works out, since like I never like been in this situation because I was working as a full-time employee at a company. So back then I just need to report my W-2 form, and like all these expenses are not tax deductible. So the cool thing is that the first year it sounds a lot of hassle to report all these things, but if you like if you can manage and able to track down like all your receipt statements, all the expenses that you use, and categorize based on that you use for the business, you can definitely like get a lot of tax return from it. Like so you don't want to like lay the gold like on the table. Like you just have to like maximize your tax return as much as possible, like what the government took from you. So these are very useful tips that you can apply to your small business to able to maximize your tax return. So I hope everything helped out, and I hope like this year you'll even like blast off your business for the whole new circumstance. So so these are very useful tips that you can apply for this tax season right now. So if you thought these tips are like helpful, then you can also follow me on my YouTube channel, and also follow me on my through my blog or Facebook or Twitter and my other like social media networks. So follow me on that. I'll put it on the next slide. So I hope everything helped, and good luck on able to maximize you in getting your tax return. See you later.